Hello friends and greetings from Iceland again. Today I made it to the eruption site, well, rather close, 2 kilometers away from the erupting cone, and launched the drone to see the volcano from above, because now you can see what is going on inside there from the live cams, since activity is very weak. So we'll take a look at it in a moment when we reach the cone. 2 hours ago Reykjavik was shaken by rather strong earthquakes, magnitude 3.3. All people in Reykjavik could feel it. And the epicenter of the earthquake was northwest of Lake Kleifarvatn towards Trolladyngja and Mount Keilir. Obviously something is going on in the Fagradalsfjall magma chamber, which provides also the magma and lava for the ongoing eruption, because it's first spilling over on the Trolladyngja and then it comes to the surface at Sundhnukur. An earthquake was felt in the capital area at 5:45 today. It measured 3.3 in size. Sigridur Kristjansdóttir, a natural disaster expert at Icelandic Met Office, says the earthquake occurred 3 kilometers northwest of Kleifarvatn at 6:43. According to the updated figures, it measured 3.3 in size. An announcements from Icelandic Met Office says that the earthquake was at the depths of about 5 kilometers. Several aftershocks have followed, according to Sigridur. She says that it is probably a so-called trigger earthquake caused by voltage changes in the area. Now we will go over the latest update from Icelandic Met Office, which was published on May 2nd. 4 days ago. They didn't do many reports after that. So it came under the title "Land continues to rise at Trolladyngja, increased likelihood of a new volcanic eruption. Land rise continues at Trolladyngja, pressure continues to build up within the magma chamber. Lava flow from the crater, which has been decreasing in recent days, continues. Well, it was so 4 days ago, not today. You'll see it in a moment. Land deformation continues to be measured at Trolladyngja, and the rate of uplift has remained stable in recent weeks. We will take a look at the image later on. Earlier in the week, there were indications that the rate of land rise might have slowed in the preceding days. However, measurements since then revealed that the rate has remained steady in the context of the past few weeks. Pressure continues to increase within the magma chamber, and there is a risk of that magma chamber beneath Trolladyngja will fit a new volcanic eruption. But now we are approaching the erupting cone. This was today in the afternoon, just a few hours ago, and we will take a look what is going inside there. So there is still magma, as you see, it's still glowing. Well, lava, yes, it's on the surface, it's lava. Magma is under the surface. Yeah, so we came above the crater, and I will zoom in now inside the cone to see what is going on. You see it's barely glowing there, it's dying. This volcano is over until the new outbreak will happen, looks like it. This reminds me Litlihrutur on the last day of its eruption back in 2023. Look at exactly the same, just tiny glow in the bottom of the crater. So most likely volcano will be over today, later today, tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day, most likely, of this eruption, which started on the 16th of March. I couldn't stay long at the crater, so I turned back because of the battery. It's quite a distance, as you see. I was flying almost from Blue Lagoon area, Northern Lights in hotel. So as you see, volcano is dying. The eruption is nearly over, but we are waiting the new outbreak, and it might happen anytime soon. The new earthquake, which occurred today, might be indicating that something is going to happen in the area, perhaps at Litlihrutur area or around Keilir. I wouldn't exclude that. We never know where the outbreak will happen, but if it happens outside of Sundhnukur Giga crater, will be followed by many more earthquakes. It won't happen just like that. Here you see the graph which shows all the inflation episodes, and the graph is from the 25th of April. Today is already 6th of May, so we are somewhat higher than that. And as you see, we already reached the point of February eruption, so something should happen anytime soon. Icelandic volcanologist Thorvaldur Þórðarson is rather convinced that the eruption will take place where it is now. He says that we have certain experience and knowledge that takes into account what history tells us, and it is very likely we will see a new eruption where it is happening right now. All the talk that the eruption can occur anywhere, I think, is completely wrong. This he said on the 30th of April. Benedict Arvidsson, geophysicist at Icelandic Met Office, and also Paul Einarsson, professor of geophysics, say that it hasn't been seen before that volcanic eruption and landrise occur at the same time, and there is considerable uncertainty of what may happen next. This is a bit unusual situation we are facing here. Benedict was quoted as saying that he was most worried about the outbreak from the ongoing eruption. A fissure of 2 to 3 kilometers long could open with little warning, which could create considerable danger, and there would be no way to warn in time enough. Paul Einarsson says that this is the first time we have seen something like this. There is no experience to build on what this might mean for the future. He says that such behavior at the roots of Earth has never been seen before in Iceland or in any other country. So we really don't know what to expect. Here you see Svartsengi geothermal power plant, which supplies hot water and electricity to the towns of Keflavik, the airport, Sandgerði, the Vogar. And as you know, lava ran over the pipes, hot water pipes from this plant back in February, when the town of Keflavik was left without hot water for 3 days. The distance to the volcano from this point is about 2.5 kilometers to the crater, so it's not that far, but luckily there is a mountain straight ahead of us, and also they built a wall on the top of the mountain. Just below you see a checkpoint to Grindavik on the road. That's where they check the papers. Only the residents of Grindavik can enter through, or the journalists. I was there today and I was standing over. My next goal is to obtain the press card, yellow press card, so that they can go inside the town and film it, the volcano for you, and the lava flows from very close. Hopefully I will manage to obtain the press card in the near future. So there you see Grindavik in the background, and this mountain, which has a small forest at its foothills, is called Thorbjörn Volcano, and it's from the Ice Age. Here we saw a swarm of earthquakes yet in 2020, before Fagradalsfjall erupted, so this system had been warning us about the oncoming events through seismic activity. Thorvaldur Þórðarson holds the opinion, as I told you, that there is no expectation of a new eruption in another place, but rather an addition to what is currently going on at Sundhnukur. It's all interconnected. We have an eruptive channel that is currently running, that comes from a deeper magma reservoir, and part of it goes into the shallower chamber under Svartsengi at the depth of 4 to 5 kilometers. And from there it's breaking up. Now it seems that the shallower magma chamber got filled up and had reached a limit, so we might see the eruption anytime. This is the view of Blue Lagoon today as it looked on a nice sunny day in May. See, we don't have many visitors there, very few people. Today we have, well, these days we have so few visitors to Iceland that many people who work in tourist industry have been left without salaries because there is nothing to do. So few tours are going outside in the country, and the fears of volcanic eruption might be the reason behind that we have less tourists coming to Iceland. Now, if we look back in history and use the experience from the past, we will see that the eruptions are bound to certain eruption lines, to certain fissure lines, and they repeat themselves along these eruption lines, not only in the short time scale, but also on a long time scale. All the talk that eruption can occur anywhere, I think, is completely wrong and does not match our knowledge of volcanic history of the region, says Thorvaldur Thordarson, Doctor of Volcanology, in conclusion. So this is how the area looks today. Enjoy the rest of the footage. I will also add some lava videos from the past. Be well.